One thing is certain. If we're to continue to advance world peace and human freedom, America must remain strong. We must turn a deaf ear to those born-again patriots who talk about strength while serving up the same old menu of weakness. If we have learned anything these last 8 years, it's that peace through strength works.
In just 3 years, the Reagan National Defense Forum has become the premier, high-level global convocation for discussion of the security interests of the United States and its allies. The Reagan National Defense Forum brings together leaders and key stakeholders in the defense community, including members of Congress, civilian officials, and military leaders from the Defense Department and industry, to address the health of our national defense and stimulate discussions that promote policies to strengthen the U.S. military. In other words, how Ronald Reagan's enduring principle of peace through strength applies to the present moment and to our future.
We have to lead, and this idea that somehow we expect other countries to lead is really fun, and it's platitudes and it sounds great at the Rotary Club. But there's only one nation that can lead in this world, and that's the United States of America.
The battlefield itself has changed. Yes, we're going to fight on land, air, and sea, but also we have to be able to fight in space and in cyber.
I will say, we are really trying to focus in both the House and the Senate to make better use of the money we have. So part of that is efficiency, but more importantly, it's agility so that it doesn't take us 20 years to buy a new airplane, for example. So we are really trying to improve the acquisition system, the personnel system, and reduce the bureaucracy of the Pentagon to meet be able to meet the threats that are coming at us.
But we're not finished yet. We didn't stop when the Berlin Wall came down. And at a time of transition and turbulence, we have work still to do to realize a more peaceful tomorrow. I'll spend the time I have to advance this noble fight, to build peace through strength. And I trust you'll join me.
Over 600 guests gathered for 2015's all-day conference. Panel topics covered harnessing innovation for defense, cyber war, defeating ISIS, making the transition from candidate to commander-in-chief, and more. More information on this annual event can be found on our website at reaganfoundation.org/defense.
I love the job. It's exciting, never dull. I'll probably miss it when it's over. I'll be glad when it's over, but I'll probably also miss it. There's been nothing like it. Homeland security, as I said, is something that is very important to me.
I'm hopeful that through efforts like the Reagan Defense Forum and others, that we will grow the awareness of, how can we best fill that gap between what I think we would all agree is a very challenging international situation. The security environment is only growing more challenging. And by virtue of the terrific forum that you have here, we get leaders from across the government who are interested in defense and figure out how we can solve that problem.
As for the enemies of freedom, those who are potential adversaries, they will be reminded that peace is the highest aspiration of the American people. We will negotiate for it, sacrifice for it. We will not surrender for it now or ever.